Take your time with it. 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 Yo. Take your time with it. Yo.
Goodbye. Sayonara. That's it. Goodbye.
Look at this fucking... Why have you got your hand up like that in the first? Look at your hand. Why is it so high up, Marino? You've been shit the whole half, bro. 2 first passes you gave away. And now you give away a fucking penalty with your stiff self, blood. This fucking idiot. And you ugly you. Look at you with your odd fucking ears, bro. Your fucking odd ears. How we let this fucking ugly you score, blood? Fuck.
I'm not supposed to.
Hey, people, welcome to NAF, man. Hey, quick little plug. Big up my man, King Winter Soldier. Hustle every day. Look it in either the description or up top. NAF Army, 50% off good clothing, hats, all sorts. See it all along here as well. All sorts, different colors. But other than that, man, oh yeah, just go earn us a little bit of pee in it. Why not? Get a little nice little discount out of that, little drink out of that. But yeah, man, Arsenal's lost to Inter Milan 1-0 in a fashion which I think Arsenal fans are not exactly fond of. Monts displayed great fashion on his channel in how he represented it across to Kears, the stat man, apparently these days, and also Casey. So yeah, I don't know how you lot are feeling, but we got some annoyed Arsenal fans. D looks like he wants to punch someone's head off. Kunle's head's gone. TJ wants to say something, and we got Mr. Arteta positive, man himself, James in the top right, and other people will be filtering in as well. But we're gonna give people their say. Well, first and foremost, make sure you smash the likes. Are we on 46 likes for the 46 crosses yet? Let me know. Let me know. I might have set a record there. But first and foremost, I must ask you. It's not about my opinion yet. Just a quick one. How are we feeling? Little, not once. How are we feeling in small?
He'd say, "I told you so."
We've got an "I told you so." We've got a. What are you saying, James?
Obviously, I'm upset, but I'm still Arteta in, man. But I'm upset, obviously.
I know, of course. What about the footballer himself? D, what are you saying?
I'm just waiting to see what everyone else says because I'd rather have a normal convo instead of having a back and forth agenda-driven convo. Get me? So,
Kunle, you want an introduction? How would you like your introduction? Do you want to just take the stand?
Well, I can hear you. I can hear you, man.
Tag me in, bro.
I ain't said nothing.
I'm
here for Kunle, to be honest with you.
Hey,
bro, why is Monts here? I need to know why Monts is here.
Because Monts is a part of NAF. That's why.
Yeah, but he loves these ones.
Fuck Monts, man. Kick him out, man.
Bro, I would have been here if you lot won. Even if you lot won, I would have been here.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I'm obliged to be here. I have to be here. Right, wait, you don't think I have a choice?
He's on death row contract. Hey, Suge Knight.
Even if I had how about this? Just for you guys, even if I did have a choice, I'd have chosen to be here today. I would have chosen to be here today. I think we all would have chosen to be here today, right? Right, guys?
I fully get it. All
right, you know what we're gonna do though? We're gonna be respectable. We're gonna let people have their says in it. So we're gonna do roll on subs in it. Roll on subs. Aye, Kunle.
Oh yeah, now my people. It's your dark skinned man from the motherland. If you didn't know before tonight, you can understand.
Whoa! No!
Hey, Monts, this is my segment,
this
bro.
Time, this time more energy.
Hey,
and this time more energy.
I gave all I can give. What do you want from me?
Cass, can you swap yourself and stop him? Can you swap yourself and then swap him back?
Free me, my guy.
So let's go again,
bro.
So guys, we're gonna go one by one, roll in, roll off subs. Let's run it.
All right, you ready? Are you ready, Kunle?
Oh yeah, now my people, the dark skinned man from the motherland. Tonight you gonna understand.
All right, let's go on your segment, man.
Yeah. So look, yeah. See this, yeah. I'm my head took off at halftime, and it finally landed on Mars, and it finally got there, and it like gone. And it's not gone because of tonight and the penalty that we should have had or shouldn't have. All this stupidness that I'm hearing and like in Twitter that we are what the rules are gone, football, all this nonsense. See, the reason why my head is gone because 4 games, 3 losses. And that Troops, if it take your time, that was the beginning of the end. As soon as he started that rubbish again, it's never been the same. And my issue with this Mikel Arteta guy, because I'm not Arteta out, I'm not Arteta in, I'm Arteta. What the fuck is going on, my guy? Because that's where I am right now. Because Arteta's got us in the place where he believes because of one player, you change everything forever. Look, I don't mind playing a little bit of survival. Look, I don't mind playing a little bit of survival football to get me through a couple of results. Like, do you get me? Just get me the results. I can close my eyes. If you get me 3 points, terrorist football, I can close my eyes happily. But if you're not getting the results, questions have got to be asked of you. And we are shit. We're fucking horrible. Arsenal are shit. And the reason why we're shit is not because of Havertz, not because of Jesus, not because of Trossard. It's because of this manager, Mikel Arteta. And I'm not saying I'm Arteta out yet because I'm not. There's plenty of games to play this season for him to execute the plan that he said he was going to execute. But at this point, what the fuck is going on? Like, you don't believe in any of your players. He doesn't believe in his squad. That's what he's showing us. He's saying one man means we can't play football anymore. We don't trust you to do this. We don't trust you to do that. Odegaard's not here. You lot can play terrorist football. It's mad. It don't make no sense to me, bro. I don't understand. Like, what are you trying to achieve? Where in the summer you have opportunity to buy some creative players. You bring in Mikel Merino. I don't know about you guys, though, but when I watch that, I never check for Merino.
It's Michael. It's Michael.
Whatever, bro.
It's Michael.
And my issue ain't with. My issue ain't with Merino.
Would you? Can I ask you a question? Hold
on. There's one last thing I want to say before you ask me anything, because like he is the man. He is the man that told us that we don't need Vieira, we don't need Smith Rowe, we don't need them, man, because we can't give them the minutes that they deserve. It hurts me so much to let Emil go. I saw this like tearing up and said, "Shut up, man! What do you mean tearing up for Emil, bro? Emil's badding it up at Fulham right now. Do you think that we couldn't use that creativity in our squad? Instead, we're trying to. I got fans convincing ourselves that Trossard's the guy, Mr. Super Sub. That's it. He's the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer of Arsenal. That's all he is now. Super Sub. Start him. He's not doing F4, bro.
Disrespectful to Solskjaer, by the way.
I know. Secretly, it is a disrespect to Solskjaer, but that's all I could think of at the time. Like, I'm hot. My head's gone, and I'm not saying the season's over. The season's done. Arteta out. I'm not here to do all that. But Arteta, you got to earn your money now, bro. What the fuck is going on? Because we're playing terrorist football. We're not picking up points. It could be all done if we don't get a victory. Not a draw, a victory at the Bridge on the weekend. That's the only thing that revives some sort of hope for this season. A victory at the Bridge. Imagine that. I'm going in there saying they've been paying us rent for how many years? And now I did sweat, man. I'm putting on my AC permanently now. I did sweat for Chelsea. Can you imagine? So, sorry. Kaz, what was the question that you wanted to ask me?
I've kind of forgotten now. I've kind of lost wind of it. I was going to ask you, and it's actually more of a question for the panel, real quick. Is your segment over? Yeah.
It's on.
I was going to ask quickly of the panel, innit? And are you also not swapping Martinelli for Mbappe?
Oh, please please tag me back in. Tag me. Please. This boy, yeah. Martinelli, and I wasn't deceived. Big up Bozo. He tried to warn me about this Martinelli for a while. He told me he's having a monster season. He's not that technical, and I fought him. I said, no, he's the guy. He's gonna evolve in this, that, this, that. I told him. I fought him on it.
You told you he's shit. You told you he's shit.
Hey, you're not getting the praise for this one. It was someone else before. You did reiterate it. But for me, Martinelli was never supposed to be a winger. He's supposed to end up in the middle anyway. He's best at getting behind the lines and finishing. That's his thing.
He defends well.
But he's playing left wing. I've always said he's supposed to be a striker. He's not the guy. He's not the guy. Arteta don't believe he can play as a centre forward. He can't play on the left wing anymore. He's got one trick. Stop, go again, stop, cut inside, whip it in. Like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. And now he's not even taking chances, brother. Like, that was the one thing that you could ride on, Martin. I remember, hey, TJ, remember there was a time where the fan base was saying he's the best finisher at the club? There was one stage where it was.
2 years ago, we were having a conversation of who had a higher ceiling, Saka or Martinelli. That was the conversation that we were having 2 years ago.
Believe you. And that was disrespectful at the time as well.
Let's put TJ to the stand.
Yeah, TJ, tag you in.
Bro, I tried to warn you guys. I tried to warn this fan base for years. And Kunle, yeah, you look off camera, my guy, because I remember I had you on my channel when I just started. And I was saying we need more out of this manager. He doesn't have a plan B. His plan B is to do plan A better. And he doesn't. And we don't have it. The lack of creativity in this midfield will kill our season. Period. End of story. And if you guys think that you're going to see Martin Odegaard come out and do a Mazza against Chelsea, I have a bridge to sell you because we are cooked. Especially when
Mkhitaryan had his testimonial today. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. And now we're going up against Caicedo and Lavia. Two of the best CDMs on form, and we're going to go in and try to play on the wings and spam crosses in against Chelsea. Dude, it's not going to work. This hit and pray is not going to work, and it's not going to get us to where we need to go, which success. All I heard during this offseason was success for Arsenal means winning major honors this season. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not chasing. We're not taking the. We're taking the Champions League seriously, but when we play against teams that aren't, when we play against a Milan team, an Inter Milan team that is playing their B team against our best 11 bar injuries, and they're taking the piss out of us, like that shows you where we're at as a club now. No ideas, no creativity. And at the time, when we sold ESR at the time, I was like, yep, got to get him out because he's not getting the minutes. I like the kid. He has to go because it's just getting fucking awkward now. We're 10 games into the season, halfway into a Champions League campaign, and we can't generate goals. We can't generate chances. We have not scored a goal in 180 minutes of football plus.
Wait. Rewind that. How long?
180 minutes plus of football. We have not scored a goal. 2 games. We have not scored a goal.
You scored 2 goals in 4 games, yeah. You scored 2. I scored 4 goals in the last game. Do you want some goals?
Yeah, but TJ, we've only conceded 1 penalty in the Champions League. That's something to celebrate, no? No?
All right, there's bare goodness.
It was a boneheaded play for Moreno.
Feel free to step out, bro. Feel free to leave.
Lost out there. But the Mikel Arteta strategy right now, and this is why I want him out, is that it's not creating anything. It's sitting back on defense and praying that we're going to get a set piece goal. That is not the Arsenal that I thought I was going to be watching this season. I thought I was going to be watching free-flowing offensive football. But no, we're sitting back like some Tony Pulis FC, and I'm finished with it. No ideas, no creativity. We are going nowhere. We have Hooks. You said it on your channel earlier. We have regressed, gentlemen. We have regressed.
So now Hook sees it. I'm glad he sees it now.
Oh, is that true? Oh, Hooks is.
Because that's
wow. I never thought we could ever.
By the way, I respect Dark Side Hooks because it took him a while, but now he's seen the light.
By the way, is your mic on? This is
me.
Hooks is.
Nah, TJ. Like, I can hear it, but it feels like it's coming out like the webcam, maybe, innit? Just in case I was making. I'll double.
No. All I'm saying is that is not the Hooks that I stream with. I stream with Hooks quite often these days, and that's not the Hooks that I see.
My bad. Is that better?
That's not the Hooks that I get the privilege of seeing speaking about his beloved club. Because the last time we had a conversation about Martinelli, he was telling me how integral his defense is to the system. That's what he told me.
I get this guy off the screen, Kaz, bro. Get this guy off the fucking screen. Fucking Joker laugh, man.
This guy described to me James McClain, without his aggression, with some more aggression and a bit more flair. This guy told me he has Robert Snodgrass without his left foot and thought that could fly. What that was
Wait, you know what? Yeah, wait.
Wait. We're gonna
Quickly.
Did you
Quickly. I quickly on a quick thing.
Marcus,
No, wait, on a
we
quick
gotta
thing.
dive
On a quick
into
thing.
that.
Yo, by the way, I don't know why. I don't even know why the Liverpool fans here. I don't even honestly.
Yeah, I know.
All right, cool.
This is the first
If you
time.
don't mind,
This is the first time. This is the first time I've seen the fan zone TV thing, and there was a none of the fan here barcast. You get me? So I'm just gonna say that's weird. I didn't even want to jump on the mic, but
I have to be here. I have to be here.
Monts was here. Monts was here yesterday.
You can easily
yesterday.
Bro, I'm only gonna say this once. Yeah, I'm only gonna say this once. Yeah?
Hey, Jade, smile, man.
I'm only gonna say this once. If man talk over me when I'm speaking, I'm muting my mic for the whole thing. Man, I've been warned in it. That's all I'm gonna say. Man, I've been warned. Bro, there's no second chance. None of that, bro. I will mute my mic and not care, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it so real. Yeah, bro. And anybody that calls me shooks in the, I can bark you at the Emirates, bro. Bro, it's not a joke thing, bro. I can bark you at the Emirates, bro.
I say your prayers, man. Come on, man.
You get me? I'll bark you at the Emirates, bro. You get me? So, yeah, you get me. By the way, yeah, my head's gone at the moment, innit? So it's hard to piece together the thoughts in it. But the one thing that I know, without a shadow of a doubt, yeah, in my head is that this guy's a pussy. Yeah, this Arteta guy, yeah. Because again, I saw something mad, like we had 48 crosses into the box, bro. 48 crosses, brethren. Why can't we pass through the middle? And you know what's mad? The one time we did break the line, Saka got the ball and whoa, it's magic, bro. We got a shot on goal. Why don't we want to play through the middle? Bro, why can't we score a goal against Inner's deep team?
Oh, it's magic.
You get me? Whoa, it's magic. Bro, and you know what, yeah? Bro, any gooner, yeah? Any gooner, yeah, that's trying to run this penalty thing, yeah, burn that energy. Burn that energy. Because them scoring a penalty doesn't stop us from scoring a goal. Them scoring a penalty doesn't stop us from passing through the middle. Buck me. Don't worry. Buck me in it. But you see, they don't stop us, yeah, from playing through the middle. Just because they scored a penalty doesn't mean that the only answer for us is to pass out to the wing and cross it into the box. Their penalty doesn't make us do that. But why is Marino doing hallelujah? And he's not at church, bro. Why is he doing hallelujah in the box anyway, bro? I don't get it. But that was poor, bro. Like,
Hallelujah.
I don't know. Maybe it's his ninja way.
Guys, why are we not talking about Trossard? That was the
brother. Hey, Olu, this ain't Trossard's fault, bro. This is Arteta. Arteta's the reason why Trossard is starting games, bro. If he had backup for creativity in the middle of the park, e.g., ESR and Vieira, who I don't necessarily rate that highly, he's better than Trossard as a fucking 10, bro. What are we doing, bro? Leave Trossard alone.
Wait. Odegaard did more in 2 minutes than Trossard did in 80 minutes. Deep that.
That's why he's supposed to be a super sub, and that's it. And that's
it. That's my point.
Could I have the big screen back now? Because I
don't know. You don't get the big screen tonight, bro.
You
don't support Arsenal. Get off it.
Let's get through a couple of the Arsenal fans. You know what I mean? Oh, says told you, man, about Marino Rhodes always trying to grab balls.
By the way, yeah. Ban Trossard. Wait. Are we? What? Gunners, are we in alliance on this?
Let's see. Let me see what.
Are we in alliance? On Trossard, are we in alliance?
Let's see.
As in to start games.
I want to hear.
James, don't go anywhere. James, don't go anywhere.
I'm not going nowhere.
I want that Martinelli. I need you to speak on Martinelli. Because when I told you,
don't worry. You want me to speak on Martinelli? If Cass wants me to speak on Martin, he knows what to do. But
we just make sure you know what it took. We're just getting all the Gooners fans' opinions first. Jane's gonna go next, Olu, and then we can all talk in it. It don't matter. We just gotta get everyone's got to get the rage out. You know what I mean? If you don't know, D's exported his match reaction, so we'll be waiting for that one. See what he has to say, Mr. Positive.
You know what it is? You know what it is for me today? Like, obviously, you always go through patches, innit? In form and stuff like that. That's the first thing. So these things happen. We've been in worse situations before. But you see what I'm feeling like today? Like, I'm not gonna get into, my thing is more about analyzing the game, innit? So my thing is,
let's do that. Yeah,
I play football and I can play football to quite a high standard, yeah. But obviously Arteta plays it better than me. He plays a standard better than me. Also, I've got my coaching badges and stuff like that, my UEFAs and that. Arteta obviously has it higher than me, innit? So man's not gonna come and start saying like I know more than him or anything like that. But there's certain things that I feel like when I'm watching the game, I feel like certain things at the minute should be not simple, but I should be able to understand what you're doing. That's just how I see it, like currently, innit? So the first thing that he done that I'm gonna say, I'm gonna call him out on a few things. I'm not Arteta out or anything like that, as you know. But the first thing I'm gonna be saying is you took off Timber, that was probably our best player at the time, and then you left Trossard on again for 70-something minutes when that's not what we needed at the time. Now, of course, the penalty is a penalty. Now, the fact of the matter is, it happened. The penalty happened. It is what it is. But the facts are, the penalty does not change that. You can still win the game 2-1, 3-1, 4-1. We can still win the game. And the problem that we have is the decisions that are being made. Like, the issue is we don't have any madness in the team. There's no madness and there's no chaos in the team. And the facts are, for you to win certain games, what are you doing, Kaz? What are you right there, bro?
No, sorry, man.
Bro. This is what I'm saying. There's madness and chaos. Martinelli's madness, Jesus is chaos.
No, but what I'm saying
is instructions their manager has
given.
I'm
not getting into. It's easy to start saying, Arteta this, Arteta that. But that's easy to do.
No, he's talking about Martinelli.
It is easy because it's quite evident that he's the guy that's messed things up over this season.
No, but
that's why it's easy to say.
Is when you're looking at it as a team and you're looking at what you can do to change the team and improve, right? So obviously Martinelli is a player that you can upgrade on, yeah? But what we need to upgrade on is chaos in the team. We have no chaos in the team. Like, you can have a system in the team.
Darwin Núñez is available.
Bro.
Darwin Núñez is available.
He's the one that pulled up the handbrake, bro. He's the one that said, yo, we're going to be more reserved. He's the one that went, no, I don't want chaos in my team. I want structure. I want you.
I get what you're saying in terms of
we struggle to get it up against the minnows.
Sorry.
Okay, that's nice. Anyway, what I was saying is the facts are, when it comes to certain games, you need something different in the game to change the flow of the game. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, right now we don't have that. So I'm not gonna come on here and start.
Whose fault is that, though? Whose fault is that?
Whose fault?
Yeah, you let me finish. You let me finish or not? What I'm saying is, my point is, it's easy for people to say, "Oh yeah, that Arteta doesn't do this and he doesn't do that. Oh, he's crap at this. Oh, he doesn't do this, doesn't do that." That's all well and good, but you gotta tell me what it is that I don't want to hear anyone say, "Oh yeah, he doesn't do this." That's too blanket statement for me. I want you to tell me what it is we need to do. I'm not.
Okay,
I'm done. I'm done with this all coming on. Oh yeah, Arteta's crap. Oh yeah, this. I don't want to hear all that. I ain't got time for that.
Should I tell you why I think? I don't think he's crap. And again, I'm like you. I'm not Arteta out. I'm Arteta in. I still believe there's enough games to play for him to save it, innit?
No, don't do that. You said you're not Arteta out or in. Now you change your mind. You're a flip flop.
Okay. I'm tonight. I'm Arteta. What the hell? But I'm Arteta in still. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm still Arteta in, like, because at the end of the day, he seems to believe that we have the squad good enough to get this thing done. So for me, bro, reason why I'm struggling is because he's not showing us fans that he has belief in this squad, because he's not unleashing guys that he should be unleashing at certain times. Like, look,
but what I'm saying, sorry to cut you, bro. What I'm saying, when you say stuff like that, when you say he's not showing belief in the squad and stuff like that, bad patches happen in seasons, isn't it? These things happen. Like, it's going to happen.
Nah, but you know what? He's being too negative.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, he's being way too negative. Like, he needs to start with positive lineups.
Again,
because once you start with the positive lineup, you go 1-0 up. Then you can go negative and you can see out the game.
Again, it's a blanket statement, isn't it? I'm saying.
Who's ready?
Let me go. Let me go.
Yeah,
So
charge
listen,
up.
when you say, sorry, when you say what can he do? So we already seen this pattern before in the past, right? And this is when I'm going to give.
How far
Arteta
back are
lots
you
of-
going? When you say the past,
I'm
how
gonna go
far
back. I'm gonna go back.
How
I'm
far
gonna go
back are
back
you
to.
going?
So the season when we had Willian playing in central midfield and he refused to play ESR for a very long time too. His hands were forced when Willian got injured, and then ESR came in, and then actually that changed the fortune of the team.
ESR's not good enough, so we got to go to a different.
No, I'm giving you a pattern in terms of what Arteta does sometimes,
than
where
Trossard.
he gets.
Well, we could have done with him the last couple of weeks, though.
I'm not saying keep ESR. I'm saying the pattern of the behavior of Arteta sometimes, in terms of he sometimes gets too stuck on a system or in his mind something that has to work, and when it doesn't work, he doesn't change it for so long until he's forced to. Like Trossard should not be starting. He has played badly for the past 3 or 4 games. Like no other manager will keep playing a player like this who is struggling in the midfield and drowning in the midfield over and over and over and over again. This is where I'm going to criticize the guy, because listen, I don't think Waneri is necessarily ready to just take the reins of the team. However, to wait to 80 minutes to bring him on when Trossard, like, this is how bad it was. Trossard took a corner kick and it was so bad, and I was like, there you go. Like, his game was so bad, his corner kick was horrible, and he still kept him on to 80 minutes. That is where you have to look at him and go, what are you trying to achieve with this team? And again, if we've been balanced, the reality is that in the second half, Arsenal actually controlled the game. But we controlled the game without actually
we were the better team tonight, bro. But
yeah,
they just let us do what we want, and we did fuck all with it.
You imagine when we played Tottenham this season, and Tottenham had all the ball, and we just never felt like they were gonna score. That's what we got. They did that to us, and the fact that he waited so long to change, and then bring like Jesus and Zinchenko, and Waneri for 10 minutes looked way better than anyone else on the pitch.
Yep.
Way better than anyone else on the pitch. And he left it, give him 10 minutes to.
Man.
That's horrific. That's my criticism for the guy, because last season he proved that he can build a team that's very good at sacking wise. Why he's not experimenting more and trying to change more?
The season before, he showed that. He showed that the season before as well. So I'm bare confused when we keep on reverting to this negative ball. I'm bare confused.
Maybe he's just not a good tactician.
I've already seen it before, bro. So when you're saying, oh, you need to tell specific things, bro, I can't tell you specific things, because to me, bro, it's clear as day, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to bring out the FA textbook and say, yeah, at this point, this and he's not doing that when he should be doing that. I shouldn't have to do that, because we all watch the game with our eyes, bro. Nobody that watches the game with their eyes can tell me, that Trossard should be playing in the 10. And then nobody that watches the game with their eyes, and has a brain that understands football, should be telling me that I can't sue a guy who has got all the badges, who has played football for 20 plus years, who is now a manager, who has been an assistant manager at a club, who at that club, the manager that he was the assistant to was a ruthless guy. If you don't play well, you're gone. So why can't he see that the Trossard thing isn't working? Because he can see it, but he's stubborn.
Do you think Arteta believes in this squad?
Yeah, of course. That's why he plays Trossard all the time. 100%.
Okay, so if that's
ask James, he's the pro one.
Okay. All right, listen, I said this. I've said this months ago. Yeah, the biggest mistake we made, was buying Havertz.
Yeah,
we've gone backwards since we bought Havertz.
Bro. That's why.
I'm not changing my mind. I'll never change my mind on that. Havertz is average player. Like, he's really costing us right now, and no one's seen it. No one's talking about it. But that's honest opinion. He doesn't give us nothing, man. If we had Gokares or Isaac, someone like that up front, we'd be a different outfit, like straight away.
Okay,
and also with Arteta, he's shown he can be ruthless in the past. Like, he got rid of Vieira, he got rid of Emil Smith-Rowe, he's got rid of Nelson, he's got rid of Eddie, and I expect him to get rid of Marino and Havertz in the next year, bro, because they're both shit.
Sorry, wait, 1 second.
And these type of players is what's setting us back. Listen, Chelsea, listen. No, listen, hear me out, yeah. We should, this all goes back to the transfer market, yeah. We should have bought Neto and players like that. We're letting Chelsea get these little gems, yeah, and we're sitting there buying Marino. Like, this is where it is. This is where it all comes from. Because when Chelsea was on top of us, they was getting all the creme de la creme and leaving us the crumbs. When we're in this position, we should have took advantage of the transfer window. And that's our biggest problem. I'm so happy Edu's left. Because Edu is the biggest reason why. Edu's a shit. He's shit.
Right,
so I'm just saying, it all goes back to the transfer market.
Everyone can jump in now, man. Everyone's that
wait.
Until Monts comes back.
On the Havertz thing, I'm not going to.
But I'm still Arteta, man. I think he can change it around. This time last year, one thing. Let me just say one more thing. This time last year, we was playing roughly the same, playing rubbish football. Come January, we went to Dubai and we came back and we started slapping teams up. So
we need to go to
I would
Dubai.
give Arteta to the end of the season at least before I even
big up Dubai.
Book
the jet right now, Mikel.
Where Monts, man? Monts get the apple juice again, man.
I'm not going to let the Havertz thing is not going to fly because today he was the only person. He was the only person who was actually putting himself about, and he had the two best chances: one which was blocked and one which was saved. So,
no. This is what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter who you put up one for Arsenal Football Club when you got Saka on the right. It doesn't matter. Anyone do a job. Yeah, I need someone to do a great job, a 20-goal a season job. Havertz wouldn't play for Chelsea up front. Havertz wouldn't play for any of these teams up front. He wouldn't play for Newcastle, any of them. So why should he play for my bad boy?
Won the Champions League as a striker.
He's shit, man. None of you man would take him. So you man can sit there and say he does this, he does that. He does nothing. He just dives. The guy rather dive than go round the man.
Of all players that you're gonna shit on right now, is Havertz. Like, really, bro?
He's changed.
I'm telling you now,
When Trossard is
Havertz can't play. Listen,
Martinelli
Havertz can't play either. You lot are saying Trossard played dead, but you know what? Trossard will play better up top than Havertz. But this is all Arteta, man. He chose Havertz, man.
Crazy.
He wanted Havertz.
Maybe in the last 20 minutes of a game, maybe. But
all right, let me ask you a question. Kunle. Do you want Jokeris?
Yes.
Yeah, it says everything. I want. Go on.
So what do you mean it says everything, bro? He's a quality striker. Of course I want him.
Listen.
Hey, we're not doing that here, mate.
Guys,
respect about.
You had the dog bar.
Why is he on the main screen? He's not even a freaking Arsenal fan. Get him off, man.
For me, there's a few things that I don't There's a few things that I don't understand. There's just genuinely a few things I don't understand. When it comes to the Arsenal fans, the way you operate, the board and whatnot. Because going into the season, I'm not gonna sit here and act like you guys were happy with Raheem Sterling as the kind of guy to come in and be like a good backup to kind of give. I'm not gonna act like you guys were happy with that. Listen, I gaslighted you to thinking it was a good thing because he's Jamaican and I'm Jamaican. But
it was just banned copium on the last day of on the transfer window. Exactly. It was just no one really wanted it. We know what it really was, in it. You know what I'm saying? But for me, we all know that Kai Havertz is not good enough to take you to a title in terms of him being the main guy. You know? Thank you.
Know that. And we know this, yeah? However, how do you look at Arsenal Football Club and blame the signing of Havertz when you've persisted with Martinelli, who hasn't improved?
I knew that was coming. Bro, wait, hold on.
And then,
Monts,
hold on. You man have scored 2 goals in 4 games.
I will speak. Let me ask a question.
Guys.
It doesn't work that way.
I don't want you to answer me a question right now.
Martinelli, did Martinelli take your girl? Because you have got something about this guy. Did he take your girl or something? Is that what it is? Did he samba with your girl?
Brother,
always Martinelli.
Brother,
he's stunk up. Are you talking about Martinelli?
I don't understand this Martinelli hurt me, or did this Martinelli take your girl? Martinelli couldn't hit a barn door, so he ain't hitting my girl. I'll tell you that. Can't even hit a barn door. He's not hitting my missus. I'll tell you that.
Can we talk about Trossard?
Well, you got a girl.
Can we talk about Trossard?
Is that what you're just saying? Is that what you're revealing on Never Felt?
Even if my girl likes Brazilian men, he'd be a liar. He'd be a liar. That's what he'd be. So let's not do this whole. Let's not run all of that. Let's not run all of that.
I never knew you had a minute.
I will ask the question again. Kai Havertz is not the answer for Arsenal. But how can you sit there and act like he's the problem when he exceeded expectations exponentially, while the person who actually set
his expectations was nothing.
Hold on. Let me land. So, and I don't have a girl for those in the chat. It's imaginary. But anyway, But for those of you who set expectations, Martinelli set expectations for himself by scoring 15 goals or 16 goals in a Premier League season for Arsenal. Yeah. So he set those expectations and he hasn't been held to those expectations ever since that. In 2 years now. In 2 years. Now, for me, if I've got a player who has evidence, so we know he has scored 15 goals before, it's not the regular, but if there's evidence of him doing well in an Arsenal shirt, yeah, and being a young player, a prospect, and let's not act like he hasn't been given time, because he has, yeah. If he is scoring 6 goals in a calendar year, who do you blame more? The one who came in and is exceeding expectations and has already beat his best ever goal scoring season and got 21 GA. He's not the answer, but he's doing okay. Or do you blame the guy who hasn't improved in 2 years? Who's being called a young prospect, and the guy's nearly 23. Who used to be held on a similar level to Bukayo Saka. One has improved, one hasn't. If you want to win the league, stop being sentimental. If your player is shit, it's okay. If he's not good enough, it's okay. Liverpool are top of the league. Liverpool are top of the Champions League. Do I sit here praising every player? No. Nunes is a bum. Szoboszlai is a scrub. It's okay. Not every player in every team is good enough. Not even Man City have bums in their team. They had Calvin Phillips in their squad. Amongst all their trophies, Calvin Phillips paid for these guys. And he's a bum. He's like a bum. For the level of Man City anyways. For the level of Man City. Martinelli in the world of football is not a scrub. Yeah? But for Arsenal's level, bro. I asked Troops the other day, who is the last good left winger you man had?
Sanchez,
bro.
Look at the difference. Look at the difference.
Who
was the last best winger you had previous to that?
Yeah, but when we had Sanchez, we had a rubbish back four, and this is the problem with Arsenal. We can never complete the puzzle.
Who was the next best left winger that you had before that? Who was before that?
Aubameyang.
Perez, no?
Aubameyang.
Nah, Perez.
But look at the name. Look at the names I'm mentioning. Perez, blood.
Nasri was alright.
Sanchez.
Nasri was good.
And
even had Aubameyang would sometimes play out there. Even Aubameyang.
Young Oxley.
Overmars.
Look at Overmars. Look at the level we're talking about. And you man are trying to fight for Martinelli, blood. You are Arsenal Football Club. You're Arsenal.
Who are you, man, bro? I'm out. I'm tapped out.
Man's not fighting for Martinelli anyway.
Bro, what'd you say?
You were shitting on Havertz over man when there's man like Trossard and Martinelli.
This is my point. Now, as I said,
no. This is what you don't understand. Havertz is the biggest problem at our club. One day you're going to see him.
No, bro, you know you're using 2023, you're using 2022 agendas in 2024. If someone is getting 20 GA for you up top, 20 GA, so he's contributing, then that don't mean he's the problem. It doesn't mean he's the answer, but it doesn't mean he's the problem. If you're playing with someone who likes to bring other attackers,
you know what? If he doesn't play against Chelsea, I guarantee he win 2-3-0. With Jesus or
you're high.
You are on, bro.
What have you been?
If not play against Chelsea, we win 2-3-0.
Bro, you're not answering anything I'm saying. The question I'm asking is, how can you blame Havertz when he's doing X when Martinelli is doing nothing?
There are so many other players that you could be.
Let me say one thing though. When Martinelli was at his best, he had Zinni inverting. And he had Jesus before his injury up front. And our front three was quite like they used to rotate. It was quite flexible.
Martinelli
and he was on fire.
He had an overlapping left back behind him.
And let me hold on.
Yeah, I agree with that as well.
Zinchenko does not overlap.
Hold on.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, when Martinelli was at his best, he had Jesus up top.
Overlapping.
Can I rebuttal that? Can I rebuttal that?
Go. Sorry.
Who was playing in the false nine when Saka and Martinelli were flying? Who was playing in the
Jesus?
Does Jesus score goals?
Jesus and Havertz will get you the same amount of goals, but the difference is I would choose Jesus all day long over Havertz. I don't like this Havertz up front. He gets the most minutes, and he's the teacher's pet with Arteta, and that's Arteta's biggest problem. And he's playing negative formations. He never gives Ranieri a chance to start. Only brings on the boy when we're losing 1-0.
So it's not football. Well, then it's not sense. It's preference. You're going off preference because Havertz is doing more than what Gabriel Jesus was doing. But and again, it's the
I
space
disagree.
where-
I disagree because we was flying top of the league when Jesus was up top.
Bro, it could have been anyone. It could have been anyone in
we
that
didn't
false
do that
nine. It could have been
last
anyone in that false nine bringing the wingers into play. The bottom line is you haven't had a goal scorer up front since Aubameyang. You haven't had a goal scorer up front since Aubameyang. Yeah, I think if Havertz didn't come from Chelsea Football Club and he came in for 65 million from a disappointing season at, I don't know, RB Leipzig, or even if he came from Dortmund, or maybe even a PSG, it's the Chelsea thing that you lot can't get out your minds.
Brother, which number 9 got us close to the
No,
title?
listen. We was after
Jesus.
Gokares. Listen. We were scouting Gokares and Tony, yeah? And then he bought Havertz
What's
as
that
a
got to do with Havertz, bro?
What's that got to do with Havertz?
And because that never worked, we about him and he's shit. Now he's playing up front and he's getting squeezed in. And that's the truth. And no one's telling me otherwise. He's getting squeezed in.
Was Havertz shit last year? Was he shit last year?
Bro, he's shit. He's shit.
Was he shit
Let
last
me
year?
ask you a
Him as a
question.
9 got
Would you
us.
take him at Liverpool Football Club?
9.
Would you take him at
as-
Liverpool Football Club? Yes or
Him
no?
as a 9 got us closer to the title
No.
than Jesus.
Monts,
Jesus over
hey, Monts,
Havertz.
would you take him?
Make that
Would you
make
swap
sense.
him for Darwin? Would you give me Darwin and you take
How are
Havertz?
we even arguing about Havertz after this?
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
So crazy.
I wouldn't. But I have reasons.
Exactly.
Can we talk about the 46?
I hate Martinelli.
Can we talk about how predictable we are to play football right now? Can we talk about that?
right now. Let me do these quickly. Pips says, I don't even want to say the first part. Bonnie Blue's setting for best defense. Everyone beats.
Oh shit.
And then Braid says, want to see Jesus back up front, back to basics with the midfield. Partey, Rice, Erdegaard, Arteta, keep it simple. You're not a scientist.
Hey, see, someone agrees with me. I'll take that.
What was you going to say when you talk about quick Kunle?
No, I was like, when are we going to discuss the 46 crosses, how predictable our football is, how our manager has to, it's in the memo to wait like till 60 or 70 minutes to make any changes because perished the thought of doing, and you say he did make a halftime change, which shocked me like crazy, but it wasn't the change that he should have made. Like, I don't know. I like this. My issue with him right now is I think he's overthinking this thing. Like, he's literally overthinking it. Like, when he was keeping it simple, our football was there, like things were happening, but he's really overthinking this thing since Odegaard has dropped out of the team. Like, yes, suicidal, sustainable football for 2-3 games where we trickled through. I was like, okay, cool, I can get down with that. We got the 3 points. But then, like, let's go back to playing our way. Like, one player shouldn't just change everything. Like, it shouldn't look this ugly. But if it's gonna look this ugly, you have to win games. You have
Kunle, I don't want to interrupt, but I'm gonna interrupt you. If he's overthinking it, what is not thinking about it look like? Because I think he's not thinking about it hard enough.
You think so? I reckon not thinking about it looks
because
like
he's
a couple of years ago.
He's not changing anything, man. That's the point. If you're gonna switch it up, if you're gonna have different ideas, and you see that you have a gap in the midfield from a creativity standpoint, and your only option is to say, hey guys, let's just cross it in because the midfield is a no-go, then why don't you just start Ethan Nwaneri? We look better when he comes on for the 10-15 minute cameos that he gets. Start the kid. If Odegaard is not available, start him. Or if you see that we're not producing enough, then put him in at halftime. He could have done that against Newcastle and he fucking didn't. You're not giving this kid enough time to grow into the game and produce.
There's another thing about the start.
I want to see if he takes Gary and one of the DMs in the future. I want to see if he gets balls to do that one.
There's another thing about starting Nwaneri. There's another thing about the starting Nwaneri thing that people he's probably overthinking as well, which is that if he starts Nwaneri and Nwaneri performs, it's going to be hard to take him out the team. I feel like that's another thing that he's probably overthinking.
Who cares? Yeah,
exactly.
Who cares?
I hear the angle, but that's nonsense. And you know what? And hold on. And on top of that, because
it's easy to say start Nwaneri because he's playing, because you feel like, oh yeah, he's the closest he is to Odegaard and all of that stuff. But
we'll play three stiff 6.
The problem that Arteta has is he likes people to, when they perform, to stay in the team. That's what he likes. He knows Odegaard's coming back. If he plays Waneri and Waneri performs, he's probably thinking, oh, all of a sudden, I can't be putting Odegaard back in. If Waneri plays well, let's imagine, okay, one sec. Let's imagine Waneri plays well against Newcastle and Bournemouth, yeah? And then he plays well against Inter Milan, he starts. Odegaard comes back. Do you drop Waneri?
Yes. No, you play both of them together with a DM.
Yes.
Both of them together.
Brother.
Marino goes straight to the bench.
Like even Waneri will give Odegaard his shirt. How about that? That's how bad it is. He's like, please. I'm not denying that. I'm talking about from Arteta point of view. I'm not saying
if that is the case, listen. If that is the case, then what you need to do is sack your manager, because what he's still doing now is thinking on sentiment rather than what's best for the team. Because at the end of the day, if all I could do is put it this way: if Divock Origi is performing for Liverpool when Firmino's injured, should Firmino all of a sudden stay on the bench going forward? But
to be honest, Waneri is 17 years old, so he does get a blind for that still.
This is a time for him to be.
Hold on.
Like me, I want to see Waneri. Hold on, one second. I want to see Waneri. I'm just saying, I understand why he's doing it.
Hold on. Do you know why this 17-year-old thing is not going to fly with me, bro? People can say,
they don't fly with me either. I'm just saying.
Hold on. The reason why it's not going to fly with me, because he thought, A, this kid was mature enough to have a debut at 15. B, this kid was good enough to keep in my squad while I'm getting rid of ESR and Vieira. So for that he's telling me that this kid is ready, because we have no other number 10. We have no other number 10.
I agree with you. I believe that he should have been starting. I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, we're trying to figure out why Arteta isn't starting, aren't we? That's my point.
Let me put that into just to put that into
because he ain't got no balls right now. He's overthinking. He's being pragmatic and he's being defensive. And
I don't know.
Listen, we've been through worse phases than this. All of this. Oh, it's just crap, and this is crap. Like, it's
like which phase? Which phase when we were challenging for a title? We finished
8th twice. We finished 8th twice.
Not even on.
But we're trying to challenge for a title, bro.
We're finishing
8th and bad situations when we're trying to go for 4th or 8th ain't the same as us challenging for a title and having 4 games and having 3 losses. It's nowhere near the same, my brother.
Can I ask you Arsenal fans something? Let me ask you a question. Don't you think we should bring Zinni back in just for a couple games to get some momentum?
Absolutely not.
Controlling the ball and attacking.
Absolutely not.
I said that.
I think we should.
This guy looks.
Your defense ain't defending anyway.
Timber has to play. Put Timber right back. Bring Zinni in for a couple games.
Brother, you can put Skelly, Zinchenko, any of those
doesn't make no difference. Right now,
because for me, someone that just has that wants to take a risk, just put them in. Because no one, everything is just static.
The whole Zinni thing doesn't work, because you play Zinni in, all of a sudden he's not defending. Our Arsenal fans will start moaning.
Yeah, but isn't that why we bought Marino? Isn't that we bought Marino? That's what he's asking. That's what they told me, that he's the next Xhaka upgrade or whatever.
Hey guys.
The whole fan base, bro.
Use him to come back into the squad with confidence and then put him back on the bench, man, in 2 games.
Hey, Arsenal fans, just quickly. If we're going to keep it a buck, I said this on Sunday, yeah? If we're going to keep it a buck, Zinchenko had a very good first season for Arsenal. I think we could all agree from that. He was good in his first season. Everything was looking great, yeah? In his second season, we saw his defensive frailties they came to light, right? We can all agree on that, right? And we all collectively just agree on that before I carry on what I'm saying, right?
Without Xhaka, really.
Yeah. His defensive frailties were exposed. Listen, there are a lot of defenders in this league that don't defend well. Nori doesn't defend well. I'd even go as far as to say Trent doesn't defend well.
Robinson doesn't defend well.
There are a lot of defenders in this league who are okay on their day and have a good defensive performance in them, but if you come up against these tricky wingers that most Premier League teams have, from top to bottom, let's be real, Southampton have Dibbling, who's a tricky winger. And that's the bottom of the Premier League, by the way. Yeah. You are going to get, your wingers are going to get beat at times. Your wing backs are going to get beat at times. But a good manager, what a good manager does, what a great manager does, a good manager doesn't, is hide your players' deficiencies. Now, if we're going to be honest, the reason everyone is pretty much done with Zinchenko is for political reasons. Yeah, in terms of on the ball and what he offers for what Arteta wants when Arsenal actually want to play football, he's the best suited out of all your left backs. Maybe Calafiori, if we can see more of him, we don't know yet because he's injured. But defensively, because he's been bad and you add the political stuff, no one has time for him anymore. I'm not sitting here saying he needs to start games. I think the stakes are now too high and it's too far gone. But you guys went from 100 to 0 with Zinchenko because you got beaten a couple times defensively because his deficiencies weren't able to be hid since the departure of Xhaka. You've now bought Marino, who is slower than Xhaka, doesn't have a better left foot than Xhaka. Xhaka's basically better than him in every way, and it doesn't complement Martinelli. But you're now telling me, from a manager's perspective, you've gone, cool. If I'm Arteta, if I bring players in that are squad players, maybe they're going to be a little bit upset if I take them out the team when the normal players come back. Do you know how ludicrous that sounds? That is, and I'm not saying
it sounds ludicrous to you, but to Arteta, you have to think about it.
It's nothing to do with, bro. Hold on, it's nothing to do with Arteta. This is work. We're not friends. This ain't family ties. This is football, and you're here to win.
No, but he has to develop. But he also has a duty to develop Waneri.
A manager's best thing to have. Hold on. A manager's best thing to have is a selection headache. It's a selection headache. So if Waneri comes in and plays well, great stuff. Now we know that he can actually step in for Zinchenko, even if you want to just give him a rest. Even if you want to give him a rest.
I agree with you.
It's not about affecting a player's feelings or how's the player going to feel if I just take him out the firing line just because X, Y, and Z. That means your manager is not fit to run a team that's ready to win the league. He's not fit to run a team that's going to compete with an android in Manchester City and an informed team, which is Liverpool Football Club. He's not fit to manage a club that is in dire need of a major trophy that they haven't seen in 20 years. And you want to care about family ties and feelings. You can't be Arteta in and say that's the way Arteta could be thinking. It's impossible. It's the biggest,
it has to be. It has to be like that.
The spectrum are so far apart with that.
You're forgetting major parts, which is you still have to develop a 17-year-old footballer. Everyone's seeing it as if
him good enough. You sold Smith Rowe, so he's good enough.
He doesn't seem Smith Rowe.
But he doesn't. No, Ranieri's better than Smith Rowe. He's gonna be better. Definitely.
He doesn't.
Not better than Smith Rowe now.
Well, you don't know yet because he doesn't play. We don't even know that yet. But
Arteta's the one that sees him more than we do. He sees him more than we do.
Exactly.
So why isn't he playing then, bro?
Because he doesn't. You're saying that he must be good enough, and I'm telling you
because he's scared that he'll take our captain Martin Odegaard's place.
That's yeah. Here's the thing. If that's the case, hold on.
Think they can play together.
But you and I both know Arteta has favorites. If so, Martinelli would have been out of the team ages ago, bro. So if
that's the case,
Odegaard starts regardless of what.
Do the same
even
thing.
If Ranieri scores a hat trick back to back, bro. Odegaard starts when he's fit.
Even as fans, you man stick up for players. You lot pick and choose which players you wanna say it's this fault and it's their fault. You pick and choose. At the end of the day, as I said, cool. As a rival fan, I see clear as day Martinelli is a massive problem, and some of you lot can't bring yourselves to actually say the guy ain't good.
I've been converted.
I've been saying that all season.
We know.
I don't know who you guys are. And here's the thing.
It's easy to say about someone like Havertz. It's easy to say about Havertz.
You have to remember, Arteta did try to upgrade on Martinelli. This is what people keep forgetting. He did try to go and get Mudryk and that. It did happen. So
we dodged the bullet.
Yeah, but we didn't dodge a bullet because Mudryk would probably be doing better than Martinelli now.
Mudryk
is shit. You're two cheeks of the same ass, bro.
He's got more chaos than Martinelli.
Chaos? What does that even mean?
That's what you.
It means Darwin Núñez.
That's what our team needs. We need extra stuff right now.
Yeah, cool. You need a bit more. I wouldn't even say it's chaos. You just lack X factor. That's why you didn't beat Liverpool. It's why you couldn't hang on against Manchester City, and it's why you, in big moments, you don't make things happen, even when you're playing bad. Because that's what X factor.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, we're saying this after in a little bad patch of form, but we're going on like to say our team all of a sudden I've got nothing.
No one said you have nothing.
People making blanket statements saying this is why you don't do this, and we finished second twice in the last 2 years, right? What he needed to have done is probably said, you know what? Let me go and upgrade certain positions that you feel like can get you over the line. The problem that he made was he probably thought, oh, Havertz is giving me a problem because he's scoring a lot of games. When really and truly, what he actually needed to do was say, listen, let me go and get a player better than that. You got to upgrade.
He could have shot Jesus and it would have still been fine. Like,
These are the things that you've got to do. You've got to actually go and get better players than even your best players sometimes. If that's the case,
then why do you not sit here and defend some of these players?
I don't defend. All I defend is Arteta's thinking, because I know certain things of you've actually got to manage and win games. So when we were winning games and we weren't playing very well, people were saying, "Oh, you're winning games, but you're not playing well." When really and truly the results what mattered. Now we're not winning games. People are saying, "Yeah, but all of a sudden you need to be getting results." That's what I'm saying. So it's like you can't have two ends of the stick. You got to decide.
Last one. We need a left wing and striker. We did not even get one in. Well, you got Sterling, so I ain't surprised. Mikel has no excuses. This is his team, man.
This is his team now, and his midfield. And for me, and the midfield's just as bad.
The season's not over, man.
Too many things need to be in place for you guys to look like the team that you are. I said this many times. And if certain pieces are missing, this is how we know when the system is good. If certain pieces are missing, you're still able to at least function to at least 70-80% of what you can do. You know, so that means even if Odegaard doesn't play, you plug in a Smith Rowe, and cool. It's not the flip flap that you get from Odegaard, but you still get a little body feint and a little through ball. Same way.
We should have never got rid of Smith Rowe.
You see what I'm saying? You still have something.
Even Vieira would have been better than Trossard.
I know we got the answer, but right now we got Odegaard injured, man, and we've been rubbish.
They're not good enough. He got rid of them. They're not good enough. Neither of them are good enough.
Yeah, but he's a backup.
Are they not better tens than Trossard, bro?
Smith-Rowe is not good enough. Vieira's not good enough. So anyone saying that they're the answer is not.
No, Vieira's definitely not good enough.
So you prefer Trossard than Smith-Rowe as the 10?
Hold on,
you're saying?
That's weird to me. That's weird to me. If
crazy.
you're the first to say these players aren't good enough. You should have got a left wing, so left wing's not good enough. Should have got a striker, so the striker's not good enough. If this is the point, how are you still so calm about the situation, saying things happen? Because
I'm not calm about the situation.
You use is that things happen. We've been in worse places than this, and I can understand you're so understanding with Arteta and what's going on.
You know why? Because we're not getting smoked. We're losing by 1 goal and stuff. We're not getting smoked. We used to get beat 5-0, 5-1 at Bayern Munich, 5-1 at the Emirates, like against Bayern Munich in the second leg.
Because it's 1-0 instead.
Like, come on, man. Like,
because it's 1-0 or not 5-0, it's still not a problem. So if my shit is
but like we don't lose that much.
Still shit.
Yeah, brother.
Did I still take a shit? I still took a shit.
I'm pissed right now,
crazy.
Obviously, I'm pissed. Obviously, I'm not happy. But I'm saying we can easily put a run together.
Tell me you've used that before.
Put a run together and get back in the mix, man.
That's crazy. No,
I know they're gonna let the season.
No, we've had a lot of hard fixtures. Have you seen our fixture list now? It's quite easier. It's getting easier for us, man. We've got all hard.
Chelsea at the Bridge on Sunday. Then what?
On paper.
Yeah, after Chelsea, look at
off the Bournemouth.
We lost the Bournemouth this year. We took
if that's the energy.
No easy games no more, bro.
If the energy is we used to lose at this,
trust me, I'm pissed the way Arteta's playing, man. Because he's playing so negative.
Then I'll be honest. You lot should be.
I'm not enjoying. I'm not backing Arteta. I'm just saying, like, it's a blip. Everyone's gonna have form. Like, you think Liverpool? I really think what they've done this season, but I'm saying, do you really think Liverpool's not going to have a blip this season where they have a month where they lose 2 and draw 2? Like, it happens to everyone, man.
But that's not. But this is okay. But the sky is blue, bro. Like, obviously, no team is perfect, and everyone has blips. But when you are going for a title, the stakes are way higher.
Yeah.
So for me, it just seems like as long as like it seems like to me that again, you man are just happy to be here. You man are just happy to be there. That's what that says to me. It happens, but at the same time, you know the players aren't good.
We've been humbled.
Happy to be here.
We've been Arsenal fans have been humbled, man.
We ain't been humbled.
We've been humbled.
Have we been humbled?
Scott,
we have.
Question needs to be asked. With Klopp gone and Pep not his best, does Arteta need to have someone strong to counterpunch? Can he not be lead dog? Can he not be lead dog?
I don't even know what that means.
On that note,
he's talking about the dog win. He's trying to make a joke about the dog win.
He's basically saying Man City are wounded and Liverpool don't have Klopp. And like what everyone says, it's Liverpool right now is form and it's not permanent. So this is Arsenal's best chance to win the league. right now. This
They've
is one of your
they've had 2 great chances to win.
Yeah, you've had
No,
two
I'll
great
say next
chances,
season's our best shot to win the league.
Every shot.
No,
every year.
fucking hell, man.
Brother, please.
I
beg, good night.
On that
Thank
note,
you.
Wait,
On that note-
that's what Everett says.
No, Monts,
That is what
please, I
Everett says.
beg.
No, hold on. That is what Everett says.
No.
Arsenal are like your
Look at
favorite
you've given
Netflix
him this,
series.
man. You've given him
It's
this.
like
And
what
on
you're
that-
always waiting for
on
the
that-
This
next
layup, bro. Thanks, man. Thank you.
And on that note, please go subscribe to everyone. Please just look at their tags, slap that in the YouTube bar. Then you know who they are. Some run multi-club channels as well. It's not like just a single
Big
club
up,
channel.
Monts,
Go subscribe to everyone then. And then enjoy this clip on the way out. It's going over the Flawless channel. So go say NAF Raid and whatnot. Go big them up. Go big up TJ and the rest of them now over there as well. So yeah.
Look at this fucking... Why have you got your hand up like that in the first? Look at your hand. Why is it so high up, Marino? You've been shit the whole half, bro. 2 first passes you gave away. And now you give away a fucking penalty with your stiff self, blood. This fucking idiot. And you ugly you. Look at you with your odd fucking ears, bro. Your fucking odd ears. How we let this fucking ugly you score, blood?